slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
A lot of us are excited for wireless drivetrains as they are breaking the boundaries in mountain biking, while others think they are overpriced and pointless. I wanted to really learn the truth of wireless drivetrains, which is exactly why I decided to go and purchase the GX wireless drivetrain. I went with the GX as it is the cheapest wireless drivetrain Sram makes. Sram has also admitted that the GX AXS drivetrain does not have any performance differences compared to its X01 and XX1 siblings. Sram says the main difference between models is the weight. Why am I getting a new derailleur? Well, unfortunately, the derailleur I had on my bike had a jammed clutch, leaving me to get it serviced. I only got through a quarter of the season before this happened. I'm not saying that Sram is better than Shimano, but I never had this problem with Sram. If we overlook the mechanical issues, Sram derailleurs also have better features than Shimano derailleurs in my opinion. Now that you have an understanding of my position, cue the intro. Today I will unbox the drivetrain and review it, as well as give my opinion on whether wireless drivetrains should be on your wish list.
Y'all ready for this?
The shifter and derailleur are packaged nicely in a cardboard box with cardboard inserts. It comes with multiple instructions and flyers. I haven't got into reading any yet. Once I removed all the handouts, I was able to get a good look at all the parts. This is when I realized the size difference between it and my old Shimano derailleur. I really enjoyed the all black finish on both the shifter and derailleur. When on the bike, it gave it a nice touch. Obviously, the box contained the cable, battery, and the battery holder, which are all the needs to charge up your shifter. I find it really awesome that they include a nice multi-tool. I think I'm gonna put it in my riding bag, as the size is really nice. It comes with a white tool to set up the B screw on the derailleur. However, I won't be able to use that as I'm putting the setup on my Shimano cassette. I have seen a lot of videos where people use it on Sram cassettes, and it looks like it works really good. In the box, you will also find a clamp to attach the shifter to your bars. I love how sleek it looks with its simplistic, thin design. My derailleur battery came half charged, but I'm not sure if this varies. You're going to spend time putting everything on the bike anyways, so I recommend charging it then. The process of unboxing was fairly easy. Now let's rip those cables off my bike and add the wireless derailleur and shifter. Putting AXS on your bike was actually really simple. All you have to do is screw the shifter onto your bars and screw the derailleur onto your frame. Well, it's definitely safe to say the wireless shifter and derailleur is easier to put on than a cable shifter and derailleur. The next step we will have to complete is setting up the tension screws and pairing it. Pairing the setup was so simple. Just hold down the button on the derailleur till it flashes and complete the same action on the shifter. There you go, the setup is paired. Sram also has an app which allows you to change which buttons do on the controller. However, if you're happy with how the derailleur is, I wouldn't recommend getting it. It's too much of a hassle. Sram, if you're watching this, your app is garbage. Please fix it. Funny enough, I actually still don't know how to properly set up the tension and limit screws. However, Sram recommends tightening the limit screws up until they hit the wall and then loosening them a half turn counterclockwise. I don't think I explained this very well, so I'll just put the clip in of another guy explaining it.
Shift the derailleur inboard to the largest cog. Adjust the low limit screw so that it lightly contacts the outer link of the derailleur. Then back the screw out 1/4 turn. Shift the derailleur outboard to the smallest cog. Adjust the high limit screw until it lightly touches the inner link of the derailleur. Then back the screw out 1/4 turn.
If you have a Sram cassette, this is where you use that weird white tool. But if you have a Shimano cassette, like me, follow this rule. Shift to your highest cog and adjust the bead tension screw till there is around 42 millimeters of gap in between your cassette teeth and the middle of your first jockey wheel on your derailleur. These are all the adjustments I had to complete on my derailleur. Keep in mind, the setup will still make minor adjustments itself. That there is exactly how you set up and assemble your wireless derailleur. But now it's time to ask the last question of this video. Are wireless derailleurs even worth it? It depends. If you're looking for a derailleur to just do its job and you don't care about anything else than that, it's probably not for you. But if you want an interesting piece of tech, then sure. The AXS derailleur shifts like an XX1 derailleur, if not better. The reason I mention this is it's hard to compare its price to a typical GX derailleur. I'm interested to see if it will grow in popularity the following years, but at the same time, I think Sram will have to drop the price more before we see it take over your typical setups. I had a really fun time with this video. I hope you liked it. I would love if you could leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it and you're new to my channel, please subscribe. But well, I'll see you next time, and like always, try not to go over the bars.